guys. So it's just a few more minutes left of June 9th. 40 weeks and 2 days. So Squish is still baking. Went to my OB appointment today and he walked in and said she missed her due date. So yeah, she is still not quite in a hurry to come. At the appointment, I was still the same dilation, everything. He asked me if I wanted him to strip my membranes, and I said sure. So he tried to. He had a hard time reaching. He did what he could. Then I went to the chiro, and I went walking around the store for a while after that, and then a little bit after I got home, I started having some irregular contractions, and these ones hurt. They definitely feel like real contractions. I had some irregular ones 2 nights ago, but they were very, or maybe it was last night, I don't know, but they were very, like, they didn't hurt. There was a lot of pressure and they were strong, but they didn't hurt at all. This time they hurt. But they're pretty irregular still. Average is about 10 minutes apart, but sometimes it goes to closer to 15 and sometimes more like 7. But I've been having them irregularly since about 8. And it's almost midnight now, but who knows? It could go either way. This could be it, or it could be more prodromal labor, who knows? I'm about to go to bed and try to get some sleep. If it's the real deal, it'll keep coming. It'll wake me up. And if it's not, it'll stop and I'm getting sleep. So win-win, kind of, I guess. I just hope she comes soon. I would like her to come by the end of this week. My poor birth photographer has plans to go to Orlando for Father's Day, and she asked me, should I cancel? And I really, I feel bad. I don't want her to have to cancel her trip. So, hopefully Squish is cooperative and will come soon. If not, within the next 24 hours, at least within the next couple of days, so that doesn't mess with that for her. But yeah, so this could be it. Fingers crossed. We'll see. So far, not bad. I mean, they hurt, but it's not, terrible. It's just, but we'll see. But that's it. Oh, the NST went good, too, as always. It took a while because she was moving so much that it was having a hard time measuring her heart rate after she would move. So for it to confirm that her heart was reactive, they have to actually have a measurable increase in heart rate. So I had to do it for a long time for them to be able to get that on the tracing, but it was good. Everything's good. Blood pressure was okay. But yeah, we're just waiting on her to come out. So we'll see. Night. Hi. So my labor stopped last night when I went to bed, and had a couple random contractions today, but just a few, nothing at all even close to regular. So uh-oh, that's thunder. Walked Cal over to the playground, and I am walking in circles around the playground, trying to get some walking in and let him get out some pent-up energy. But it looks like we should probably leave because there's some really gray clouds, and I just heard some thunder. See, look. That's awfully ominous looking. Anyways, so yeah, just walking in, walk this baby out. Just get out. Mama says. Well, I'm at the hospital in labor and delivery triage, and I'm still contracting regularly, but supposedly no dilation yet. They're still coming regularly, they're not stalling at all. So she called the doctor, and she got a hold of Dr. LaRose, which is one on call right now, and he said he thinks that Dr. Andrews will want to admit me, so to wait and call Dr. Andrews after 6:30 when he's the one on call. So I'm just waiting. It's 5:10 now, so I've been here since a little bit before 3, I think. I don't know, but just more waiting, and hopefully this is today. I'm just contracting every 3-ish minutes for about an hour long each time, and they're pretty strong. Just kind of frustrated that there's no measurable progress yet. I know that there's no such thing as no progress, but it's just crazy that it's so slow going. I'm hungry. Anyways, that's all for now. That's all we know. Hi guys. So it's been a long, rough day. It was very, very difficult. I wasn't making any progress, and I stalled and got put on Pitocin, and it just got to be too much, and I couldn't relax in between, and I was like not relaxing and kind of like fighting against it, and I just was just ugly crying, and it was just awful, awful miserable. So I finally just said, I can't do this, I need a withdrawal. So I got that at about 8 p.m. It's a little after midnight now. I've been able to get some sleep finally, because I had been awake about 36 hours and contracting regularly about 24 of them. So I got some sleep, and then I woke up kind of feeling some pain again, and she checked me, and I'm 7 to 8 now. So should be kind of soon. They're going to top up my meds a little bit to help me get through to the end, but it's almost baby time. Here comes a contraction. Oh. Oh. Well, now I am 9 to 10, so it sat me up so I can labor her down. Definitely feeling the contractions pushing her down and getting more pressure, so it should be not much longer.
Not that nurse. And nurse, it's not that one. It's not that one. I don't know which one it is, but it's not that one.
So is it 11%?
is here, and I feel pretty great. Unfortunately, she is not doing totally great. She's overall very healthy, but we both developed a fever towards the very end, and so she had a fever when she was born. And when they ran some preliminary labs this morning, her white blood count was high. So she's at the nursery right now getting an IV so that they can give her antibiotics and get a blood culture started. And so they'll do the antibiotics just as precautionary in case she does have an infection while they wait for the results. And if she doesn't, if nothing grows from the culture, then they'll stop the antibiotics. But in the meantime, they just want to try to prevent her from getting really sick. The pediatrician did say sometimes the white blood cell count goes up from a prolonged labor just cause, and it was a very long labor. It was 33 hours, and my water was broken for 18 hours, so that's pretty long. So hopefully it's just that, but just in case, as long as she stays acting healthy like she is, she'll be able to stay in room with me. Otherwise, she'll have to go to the NICU if she does get sick. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen. Justin and Kaladin went out for lunch. Kaladin got to briefly meet her. He didn't get to hold her, but he got to see her right before they took her to the nursery. So he'll get to hold her later, I hope. As long as they don't put her in the NICU. I'm just waiting for them to bring her back or something. I'm all alone. But I feel so good. It's so different than the C-section. It's crazy, the difference. I'm just wet. I almost feel like myself. It's awesome.